Good morning, everyone. This is Mike Yurigan with Golf Brevard. We're at Spessard Holland this morning, and thought we'd give you a few updates of what's happening at Spessard and also at Habitat this summer. We finally got some nice warm weather back. Augusta has just finished up, and Scotty Scheffler did a fantastic job and coming down the stretch, played great golf, and ended up winning again. I was fortunate enough to go up this past Monday and visit, and I hope most of you have been able to read the email that I sent out regarding everything that's going on at the two golf courses. So today is just kind of a thought of just reiterating what's going to happen. And if you know anyone that doesn't get our emails and you'd like to forward that on, that would be great. And same thing with the video, so at least it keeps everybody up to date on what's going on. So we did our first treatment yesterday. Dan was out late last night and got our first treatment on the greens here at Spessard. We sprayed, and they'll brown out over the next couple of weeks, and then May 1st, so obviously we'll come in, and the company Total Golf will come in and start stripping the greens and digging them out, and we'll get the drainage in, fill in with the dirt, bring in the sod, and Steve and I were lucky enough to go and stop at Pikes Creek, just in Adel, Georgia, just 20 miles, I believe, from Tifton, and we got a chance to look at the sod that we're going to be putting on the greens. It's phenomenal. Right now, I did a little bit of video. I don't know if I can maybe send it to Caleb and he can put it out with this video or not, but Mr. Allen, who owns the property, has 35,000 acres up there, and he's got every different conceivable grass to grow up there, whether it's doing the sprigs or the sod that we're going to do. And the whole reason for the sodding here is that we will only be down 2 months as opposed to 5 or 6 months if we put the sprigs down. So hopefully you got to read the email. It's a little bit more detailed. And I tried not to get too crazy and too long with it. I know it's crazy reading, but just give you an update of what we're doing. So with that, the tee boxes that are a little bouncy, we're standing on number 10 tee here today. We're going to level those out also this summer. So we've got a window from May 1st to July 1st that we're going to try to get everything done. Can't promise that we're going to get everything done, but we're sure going to have the greens ready. As long as we keep the weather away and we can get things done. The July 4th weekend, we're hoping to open, get everything rocking and rolling. The greens will come in at a 1/4 inch, and we'll lay the sod down. And we'll top dress, level, do everything we can to get that ready. And we need about 4 weeks or so of the grass being in the ground before we can go walking on it and doing all a bunch of crazy stuff. But it's going to be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it. The Tiff Eagle sod that we're putting down. It's just hoping you can see some of this video that I took. It's only 12 seconds or whatever, but it shows the grass, and I'm getting a little crazy with it and a little giddy with it, but I'm excited about the potential of what this is going to do to Spessard Holland for the future. Habitat, we will be aerifying the 22nd, 23rd, 24th of April. It's coming up next week. And everybody asks, well, why are we aerifying? Why are we doing this? Well, we wanted to get the aerifying done early in April so that we wouldn't do anything to the greens for those 2 months that we're down here. So it'll keep us going, and it's a preventative thing. We have to do it. Unfortunately, we have to do it. You come out of the wintertime, the cold weather, the percolation of the grass is not there. We try to open up the ground, get the materials in the ground, the fertilizer and the sand in there to make that process go. And as you've seen over time, the greens at Habitat have just gotten better and better, and Jamie and his staff over there done a great job, and Dan and his staff here at Spessard Holland done a great job also. When we can get our greens to roll anywhere from 10 to 13 in the wintertime, and as smooth and as good as they are, I mean, I can't be more pleased with what the guys have done, and making sure that we have a quality golf course for you to play in an affordable, and that's what our mission statement is: affordable golf. So. All those different things that go on, and then the next thing is, when is enough? Well, every day that we come to work, our goal and our motto is to get a little better every day. And if we can get the golf courses better, the experience better, and the restaurants and the pro shop and all the different things that go on. That just makes it easier and better for you, and it makes it easier and better for our staff. So with that said, if you have any questions or comments, please take a look at the email. Again, most of you know that I could probably stand here and talk for 2 hours and probably not get anywhere with it. But the exciting part is that we're moving into the next chapter and the next step forward with the 2 golf courses. And again, we're excited about it. And I know a lot of folks have come up and talked to me about it, and they're excited. So as that goes, we'll continue to keep you updated. We'll probably do another video sometime in the middle of May when things get rolling here. We'll have some videos and pictures that we'll be able to send to you. We'll let you see what's going on. Again, stop by and check out what's going on. So I thought I'd give a little tip today with putting, and after being at the Masters and seeing the crazy greens and how fast they were. But Monday was just a phenomenal day up there. Weather was perfect. It was 78 degrees, hardly any wind. Guys were out practicing. They were skipping the ball across the lake on 16, which was kind of neat. We got to see Tiger hit a few shots across the lake, and it's just kind of neat just to get up there and enjoy seeing something that takes so much time and care of the infrastructure and everything that they do to make that place what it is today. And you always learn something when you go to a new property, or you go to a property you haven't been to for a while, and you just try to educate and learn as you go. With putting was a premium this weekend, obviously at Augusta. And when we get these greens rolling, we want to keep them somewhere between 8.5 and 11, depending on the type of time of the year. So as the greens mature, they're going to stay firm for a while, and then as we go and they get down for about 6 months to a year, they'll start to soften a little bit. They'll be a little more receptive, but where that first 6 months to a year, they're going to be very firm. The ball's going to bounce a lot. So you're going to have to start thinking about playing up short. So your short game, your putting, all the different things that you work on. If you listen to some of the interviews that Scotty Scheffler said last night, his short game basically saved him. And then when he hit the good shots into the greens and made the birdies, he had a little tap in. So, he's really that good. And what you can learn from that is working on your short game. And when you're in that situation and you're on a green that's got a lot of slope, you have to try to play to a spot and let the ball fall to the hole. So a lot of you, when you're practicing, I brought out a range ball today, so you see the lines. A lot of the players, men and women, are putting and lining up the golf ball to give them a vision of where they want the ball to go. And then at the end, it'll break. So when you set your putter down, this putter is one of my old school putters I brought out because it gives a good representation of a blade with no numbers or lines or anything on it. So when you set the putter down, you're putting to a spot, not always putting straight in. You're very seldom you have straight putts. So you can use these on the putting green, line up the ball, then hit a couple putts where you have no visual reference, and all you're doing is using your feel. And that'll help you before you tee off to get a feel for, okay, the green is rolling X today, X speed, whatever that is. And I brought a green ball out, and all the different Callaway golf balls and all the ones that I use, the low spin balls, because I have a tendency to spin the ball, I've been experimenting without looking at lines and everything. And a lot of you that have played a traditional white colored golf ball over time that are trying other colors, think about looking at a different colored golf ball, like a yellow ball, a pink ball, anything that might give you a little better ability to feel and see the line. Lines, colors, all these different things have such an effect that if you experiment with it a little bit, you can find out which one your eye likes to see and look at better. You can see it a little better when it flies in the air, gives you better feedback, all those different little subtle things with all the different golf balls. And then try, Scotty Scheffler used a blade putter for years, then he went to the mallet. You look at Annika Sorenstam, she used a mallet for a long time. I think she used a 2-ball for a long time. And you see a lot of the younger players Will Zalatoris is using, they call it the broomstick, the lap putter, and all these different things. And we're going to try to get some of the lap putters in so you could try them here. I had one, and one of my friends putted better with it, so he took it from me. So all those little subtle things. Work on your short game. Come and see Jeff and Steve. They'll help you out. Bud has been over at both golf courses recently, fitting wedges, let you try your old wedge, try a new wedge, try a fairway wood, a hybrid, anything like that. What we're trying to do at both courses, just give you a better experience, give you more options, so that, maybe instead of, going down the retail shop, you might buy a wedge or a putter or your golf balls here and try to give you a pretty good deal on it, because obviously every dollar that we make, and profit-wise on anything, whether it's a $10 shirt, we make $10 on a shirt or whatever that is, all that money goes back into the golf course and gives us the opportunity to put it back into the property, the buildings, and most of it's expensive to run any kind of business, and golf is no exception. So with that said, thank you for your support, and try some different color golf balls and see which one looks good for you. Light up the stripe, don't light up the stripe, get some feel. And if you have any questions, please stop by, see my staff or myself, and we'll be happy to help at any time. So thank you, and we've got about 2 weeks to go before we start our project here, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.